Hi, let's take a look at Transformers issue 12 from Skybound and Image Comics. This is, of course, the latest from the Energon universe, the relaunch of Transformers in comics, which is white hot right now. Of course, tying into their G.I. Joe miniseries like Destro and Scarlet, which will go into a new G.I. Joe, which is implanted in this universe, not to be confused with G.I. Joe, which is written currently by Larry Hama, continuing back to the old Marvel comics. That's a whole other continuity. Here are the credits for this latest issue. And this series continues to be, actually here are more credits, and scroll up on the page. This this series continues to be really exciting stuff. Really inventive and creative. It's funny because Megatron's barely in this, and I still, not that I don't miss him, but I don't miss that element is gone right now. In the old Marvel comics, it was like that too. The leadership in the cartoon was fairly stable, but not in the comics. Here, it's all over the place. Some characters buy the farm. Some characters come in later on, like Beachcomber and stuff like that. It's pretty cool stuff. This issue features more of Shockwave's big master plan to destroy the Earth and siphon all that energy into Cybertron, which is currently in orbit, I guess, around the Earth. My pet peeve with that trope of Transformers is that the cartoon was the only one to actually address the science of that. In the old cartoon, The Ultimate Doom, Cybertron orbits Earth. It's teleported, and in doing so, all of the Earth's geographic disasters result from it. It's there's more heavy winds and earthquakes and stuff like that because it's essentially another moon. Every time else they've done that in anything else, like even the movies, I think it was part 3, Cybertron is orbiting Earth, or at least part of it is over the Earth. Wouldn't that mess up everything? The cartoon's the only one to address that. This doesn't do that, but that's okay. I'll forgive it. Basically, Prime has lost so many people to either death or being captured by the Decepticons. So he's trying to rescue guys, and he does have a big showdown with Shockwave. Shockwave, of course, is the formidable force that he was in the old Marvel comics. And you have this big fight, and I don't know, is it spoilers anymore? Because this thing came out a while ago. If you don't know, then you're probably not going to buy it, but you should buy this comic. Prime crushes Shockwave's head, which is pretty messed up. The thing about robots, you could do whatever you want and they'll just repair themselves, right? So, unless they want them to stay dead. And here, Prime is rescuing Cliffjumper. There you go. Bumblebee had bought the farm a few issues back, so this comic has been zigging and zagging, if you will. It's pretty neat stuff. But yeah, the art is incredible. Here's a Beachcomber on a giant surfboard, surfing through the sky, like a Silver Surfer type of surfboard. Yeah, the art is pretty awesome. There's a lot of great stuff that happens in here. It's always heavy action, and I appreciate that wrestling moves are incorporated. That's my dog. Wrestling moves are incorporated in that you can tell what's going on when that happens. There's a kind of a real world application you can latch onto and say, oh, that's what's happening in this fight right now. You can follow each move and everything, and the way the art is laid out, each move has impact, right? It's not like just characters posing. There's an animation to it. That's something that I called out as not happening in something like Scarlet. But the art here by, I'm assuming the name is pronounced Jorge Corona, is really great. Here's Devastator in the beginning. That's pretty cool. There's a lot of great Decepticon characters and stuff that you wouldn't normally think of that turn up here. I think the Combaticons are here. That's pretty neat. So yeah, as we get further and further into this series, we'll see more and more Transformers. I think Daniel Warren Johnson is on this till about 24 or 25 or something like that. He's in here for a while, so that's pretty good. After that, we'll see what happens, but that's like, a year or so from now. So until then, this remains a terrific series. As I say, it's the sensation of comics this year, so that's saying something. I mean, it's outselling some of the mainstays like a DC and Marvel heroes. So I highly recommend this. If you're not reading this, what's your issue? That you're not an '80s kid or something? It's still a great action book. It's a lot of fun and it's intriguing too. So I highly recommend Transformers' issue 12, the Transformers series as a whole from Image Comics and Skybound. Please remember to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I have a lot of great comic book stuff. So until next time, take care.